Lower your 2D sensitivity down. Yeah, you might be right. I am overshooting things quite often, it seems. We'll see how it goes. Freaking Pink World over there. And we've got Rock World over here. The Dusty Canyon. There's me again. Hi. Oh my god. It's so pretty! I can't even wait to see the depths that this goes through. Like, right now I have no idea yet. Alright, another cabin filled with puzzles, it looks like. And a power source coming out. Oh, I think I've seen pictures of this area before. In screenshots. Yeah, pictures are screenshots. You know what I'm saying. Do I want to get involved with that one? Kind of. Looks like I might need power to even open the door in the first place, so we might have a little bit of a journey to get to where we need to go. Okay, why am I dancing around on this freaking roof? What's under the stairs? There's one under the stairs. Oh, you know what? I bet you're right. It did seem like there should be a reason to go that way, huh? Under the stairs. Yes, there it is. Good eye. So I gotta figure out what these little triangles are for. I don't entirely understand yet. Oh, solved it immediately. I feel like these puzzles in particular seem to indicate that there's a recording tape soon. Since they're sort of just hanging out on the ground somewhere? However, I don't see one here. The recording might have been under the other stair, though. What is that? Just a random computer monitor attached to a piece of wood? Yeah, if I see something that I don't actively register, you can tell me that I passed a puzzle. That's fine. Just don't tell me, like, where to go looking for them necessarily. Just like that I just passed one is fine, though. Yep, nothing under these stairs. Look at this subtle trickling in little bits of light here. Look at that. That's just lovely. You know what? This the pointer is fantastic for compositional speaking. If you're trying to frame a shot and then you want to point out something within that shot, I can go, oh, and here we have these beautiful rock formations with a little bit of a reflection in the water. It's quite lovely, isn't it? So it's a tool as well as how you play the actual game. Chat was fine, Ryan. No worries. It hasn't been anything serious. Or nothing that I particularly find to be serious, anyway. A little flower tucked away, isn't that nice? A little sad I don't get to, you know, wade in the water at all, but that's okay. So you follow the power relay again. Look at the quality of this light. Come on. Oh, the art is so beautiful. You know, for as cynical as I can be, I think I can be equally blinded by wonder at times, too. It just takes the right thing to bring it out in me, and this is clearly it. See, like, even though these are very primitive structures, they suggest motion and texture, and they're very good in that way. It feels like we're about to go into this little wooded grotto. I mean, you can look at them up close, but I don't feel like it spoils the art style at all, even though you can clearly tell they're just kind of crudely modeled polygon chunks, they don't really have structure in and of themselves. They just function together as a texture, which works really well. So what is this all about? I guess I've got to light this up before I can get in there. It's a glass panel attached to the door. And it clearly has a power relay coming off of it, which is going this way, which is the way I just came from. So I think this is where I get to go after I solve that house. But I'm not sure I can go in the house either. Or can I? I didn't even try before. Oh, we've got symmetrical puzzles now. That's cool. Alright, let's light this up. We get a freaking gallery show on the way? See, come on, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This attention to detail here. Oh wait, it actually might be slightly off. So I looked at the lip of this vase, and you can see that the texture is perfectly aligned right there. But then I think right over here, it might be off a little bit. But I can't really get close enough to tell, which means that I don't have to care. Which is sort of selective reasoning, isn't it? Oh, you know what? It might not be that it's not aligned. There might be a lip that I can't tell perspective of. It's rather difficult to see. Thank you very much, F Snow, for your resubscription. You just made baby time. We shall name the baby Clarice. Also, I really quite like this color gradation happening here. I wonder if this is suggestive of iteration. If you follow the colors through, it seems like it's building on a theme. It's sort of negative space playing on each other. So this might have something to do with the puzzles, being that they're symmetrically attached. So you've got, this is none, this is all. Then you've got 3/4 and 1/4. You can see they're attached by these bars on the bottom. Then the top two and the middle, and then the bottom 3/4 and the top quarter. So it's going all the way through the whole progression, all the way around. They're just punks. What on earth happened over here? There's like scuff marks on this. Looks like an explosion happened in here. Is this a blast chamber? Oh, it's the kiln for the... Obviously, it's the kiln for the freaking vases over there. Ceramic. I'm up my own ass so far, I can't even see the light of day anymore. Freaking everywhere around me, there's art supplies, and I'm like, oh, is this a blast chamber over here? What am I talking about? Jesus Christ. Alright. Back to reality. Alright, let's solve some lines. Done. Second one. These have to be so much easier to solve because you can see them clearly. Done. If they're symmetrical, it really does help with the ability to see them. Done. Oops. Done. Easy. One more. Oh, we gotta do a 3. Wait, what? Oh, we have 2 options to start from. Okay, this one's a little harder to see since there's so much going on here. I think it's left and right side? Oh wait, it's blocked. I can't use those? Oh, okay, I understand. The trick was to use the other side, so yeah. So basically I'm just guiding it on this side, and the other one's just going to work itself through. No big deal. It's kind of confusing doing it backward, but there we are. Solved. Oh, secret. That's what this was for. Or, no. I still have to provide power to that screen. And how would one do that? How would one do that? I'm looking for a strip to follow. I mean, I see that there's one coming off the bottom of the monitor, but I can't really see where it goes. Looks like it just goes in the water, actually. Oh, you know what'd be clever is if you could see the reflection to be able to look underneath. No. Yeah, I want to be here in real life as well. This place is just freaking awesome. I feel like this is the true successor to the Myst concept already. It just gives you such a solid feeling of place. Okay, clearly I'm gonna have to come back and look around. It's obviously a monitor, and it's obviously not lit up, so I don't think I'm missing anything right here. And I don't see a power strip either. Pretty little castle there. Well, that looks like a power strip. Do I need to power up the kiln? It goes out the door. This is probably the one that goes all the way up. Okay, that's probably the last thing that happens, which is what allows me into the next area. So all that's stopping me right now, as far as I can tell, is just that one little monitor not being lit up. So how do I deal with that? I'm gonna have another look from a different perspective. If I get back on the roof again, there's a chance that maybe I can see better where the power strip is going. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. It's just an option to try. Figured there'd probably be another reason for this to be here. Well, perhaps you can't. And it does give you a slightly better perspective. I can see it kind of swirling around down there, but I don't think it's going to tell me anything useful. What else? What else? What else? I wonder if there's a way to drain some of the water, maybe? It seems like there's a lot of areas suggesting maybe that a change of place could happen. So you see the wet marks on the posts coming out of the water, right? Implying there used to be docks here or something like that. And they have water most of the way up them. Wait, is the water inconsistent? It might be inconsistent, isn't it? Okay, wait, maybe never mind that theory. Because on the tall one, it's like way higher than the entirety of the smaller post directly next to it, so you know, you see this line right here versus this line right here. I was thinking maybe if the water could rise, the water could also lower, which would also lend credence to why there might be a buoy right here. And then also, would you call these cairns, or are they more just rock formations? I don't know. The fact that these are all here implying vertical movement is kind of making me think of that. Does this game have dragon shouts? Not that I'm aware of, no. They're the same object at different heights by the looks. That could be true. Which is one small example of where reusing art assets might actually be doing a disservice to game design when you have the player thinking so literally, you know? Although I can't imagine a lot of people are thinking that literally compared to me. I get a little bit too far into stuff sometimes. Or all the time. Oh, there's a puzzle on the side of the kiln. Okay, there it is. Found it. I was overthinking it by a lot. How did I not notice that? It was right there. And it's an easy one. Well, that one is anyway. Those are very satisfying since they're symmetrical like that. We want to use the bottom bit. Nope. We want to use... Nope. This one actually has alternating elements to it. which I appreciate. Wait, all of these sides are shortened. That's why we had to solve the opposite side. I had it backward in my mind. Okay, cool. And then we go to the other side, and the glass panes are what transfers us the power to out, I guess. So then what the hell's the point of this? No, I should just keep going and then worry about that afterward. It would be hilarious if all the puzzles were just incredibly easy. Just like that a toddler could do. That would be kind of funny. No. I'm liking these puzzles better than the last iterations. Oh, got trapped again. No. Ah, here we are. Oh, this one's a little melted. That's awesome. I assume the last one will be very melted. Okay, let's think about this. There's literally one path that I can follow. Simple. Oh, nice. Completely melted. And you know what? That doesn't even really make anything much harder either. What's the one path through here? Easy. I really want this monitor to light up. Maybe this monitor just never lights up. Or maybe it lights up way later. Whoa. I thought it fell for a second. Okay, now we can follow this light path and take it into the wooded grove. Perhaps. I think that's where this leads. Oh, there's a bunch of doors, it looks like. Yep, this is where it leads. And there's more monitors with panels. Okay, so we've got another singular puzzle, but with a bunch of nodes I've got to hit. Yep. Wait. Yeah, why not do that way? That seems like the brightest way to go. And over here, and around. Oh, okay. Now we've got access to a whole bunch of different things. Oh my god, there's a lot of puzzles here. Is the middle the final area? Trying to get a sense of the pathing here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a series of like 5 different relays all contributing to one final source. You know, the real puzzle master would basically just take out one of these power sources and move it somewhere else. Just skip the whole puzzle, just unplug the thing and move it to the other thing, and then just solve all of them at once. Okay, so we can dive in there. I'm assuming this up here is not accessible. Yes, that is not accessible. We need to unlock that first. Okay, so we start on the right, work our way counterclockwise around the island, I guess. Got more symmetry, that's alright. I'm fine with symmetry. It's the coolest tree I know. Overthought that one by a lot. No. How do I do both? Oh, I wrap back. No. No, maybe I do wrap back around, actually. Close. But I'm not going to be able to hit that one there. Need more outs. Need to leave myself some space sometimes. I could go... Oh, use the... Yep, I think this is it. No. Butts. Had an idea, and before I could think about if that idea made sense, I jumped. I think I missed MYST, whatever story there might be. Yeah, it's a very similar structure, but I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think the missed idea was a great one, and wasn't even necessarily fully capitalized upon, in my own personal opinion. I love the idea of missed. I just think the actual games themselves maybe needed a bit of work to be a bit more accessible, and I find that this presentation is a lot more accessible, for me anyway. I bet this one's a lot easier than I'm giving it credit for. Wait, no, there's one in the middle there, so that wouldn't work. Okay, I made a noodle monster, flying spaghetti monster out of that. I think I've tried all the combinations for the start. That doesn't double back. I'm having trouble considering both sides now. Ah, there it is. Made a pretty one, too, at the end. Sometimes I guess you've got to actively go the wrong way to go the right way. Nope. I do kind of wish the puzzles were maybe spaced a little further apart. Not, like, physically in proximity of each other here, but I mean, like, that they were maybe a bit less dense. But it is kind of the main focus, and, you know, it's not like you don't have some lovely scenery to walk around in if you get bored. You always come back to a spot. I think that, personally, I would rather be frustrated and finish a line of puzzles that I know I can finish instead of walk away and then come back. What do you guys think about that? Would you rather, when you start a group of puzzles, would you rather finish the whole set, or would you, like, get stuck and then want to go somewhere else for a bit? That definitely doesn't work. Oh, here we go. Got it. Oh! You can use left and right bumper to switch quickly between the puzzles. That's neat. Whole set. Yeah, just knowing that I'm like one or two away from a gestalt of sorts kind of powers me on to keep going. I'm gonna get addicted to this. And I can certainly see why this game might not be for everybody. It is rather simplistic in ways. And if you don't really care much about visuals or getting immersed in a landscape like this, you probably just would not super get into this, I'd think. So you're just, like, really a glutton for these puzzles. And I apparently am. I think they're alright. Alright, I don't know why I kept going there. I just wanted to look around for a moment before I get back into another panel group. So what's up with this? Oh, it's still more symmetrical. Oh, now they're colored. Cool. Definitely not my cup of tea. Well, I appreciate that. I understand. Oops. I quite like that I can use left bumper now. This is actually great. The fact that they're now multicolored is sort of telling. Wait. How do I either cover this one by going there, or that one by going there. I don't really have an option, do I? Oh, am I assigning? I'm assigning the color. Okay. That actually makes plenty of sense then. There we are. Oh, and there were multiple endpoints, too. Okay, so now we just assign the color of the one that looks right. I guess those dark ones can be colored by either side. Now this one I'm not entirely sure which side I want to start on. That's the obvious one, but it's probably trying to trick me, you know? Oh. There we go. No big deal. Is there like a rewind button? No, I guess you just hit A and it disappears. I guess that would be a little too micromanagey if it like would let you go back one junction. Nope. Like I can cover them all, but I can't get to the exit from there. There should be a slow-mo button. We need some bullet time. We've got to make a turn here. Oh. Yeah, once I do that, I can get back out. I think it's just, again, being overthought. Definitely pushing me toward this angle, though. Ah, so close. No, I have no way out. Gotta leave one channel open there. Bots. This is one of the hardest of the first set. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. I'll get it soon, though. I don't think I'm that far off. It does seem like very specific. Oh, oh. Oh, how am I going to do that? Man, one dot. Okay, if I could just go back to that point and leave. Nope. Well, I've got to hit that, and I've got to also split so that can go down and around and then loop to the end that way. So, oh man, every time I think I have a solution, I go one step further away from it. Like, that almost works if I could just get through here, then we're solved. What if I go... No, that wouldn't work. Ah, there it is. Whee! Here we go again. So it's another set of, what is this, 7? And then we take this power strip up there, and I think that brings us to the next door. Yeah. Now, what do we want when we get in there, though? I mean, we can see what's there, but I can't really tell what it is. It just looks like another puzzle, but, you know, probably what else is there? Well, you guys can plan a little party when we get to puzzle 69, I guess. I'm worrying that the pace that these are getting harder at is maybe going to outpace me. I hope that's not the case. That I can keep the pace, or that I can't keep the pace. I didn't expect it to be a walk in the park or anything, I'm just saying. Oh, I missed one. Shit, I didn't even see that. I got so overconfident that I'd solved it. Nope, that's not gonna work. Theoretically, I could actually switch them here. Oh wait, but I've got to do that at the end. No, that seems worse. I like it when the lines kiss. The water doesn't move at all, it seems. Well, there's in the background, if you look further away. You can see it moving over there. But as it gets closer to shore, it seems to be perfectly still. Which obviously doesn't really make sense, but, you know, it looks really pretty for the sake of the reflections, which I also appreciate. There's a very subtle lapping going on at the base of each of those stones. I want to say it's starting on the left. Oh wait, maybe... Oh. Well, I made the lines kiss for you. I hope you're happy. I wanted some way to get over into the top corner, but I don't think there's gonna be an easy way. And we've still got those two there. I'm just thinking about the years of designing these puzzles, like how that must have kind of eaten away at the dev team's sanity a little bit. These are cool puzzles, don't get me wrong, but I think they'd be a bit repetitive to do for years and years and years. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of interesting retrospection on this after the fact. That seals them both off. Obviously, I can't do that. I've got to end over there. And that passes that one. I can't find a way to get through them. This is only the first one of this set of panels, too. That worries me a bit. Yeah, alright. It doesn't matter which side they end on, I just need it to, in the right pattern. And it seems like it's got to go through one of these groups. And this just seems wrong, because starting like this... What if it's not wrong, though? This actually could be fine. That wouldn't also be that surprising either if the major problem to this puzzle was that I was starting from the wrong point. But that's definitely a problem. Well, I've got to go this way. There's no way to leave that open. Alright, no, I think it's this one. I was really close, I think. I just didn't get it. How do I get around the other end? I mean, it's symmetrical. They're always going to meet up in the center if I have to use the center vertical. I'm relaxed. I'm fine. I'm just... Well, I want to keep momentum, I guess, is all it is. Oh, it slowly fades away. I didn't notice that before. I keep having to use the middle. Yeah, see, that won't work. Hey, thanks so much, B-Rex. Let's get a big shout out in chat for my buddy B-Rex, resubscribing for the 26th freaking month in a row. Curious if you'll end up playing this one, actually, Rex. I don't know if you want to get involved with puzzles like this. I know you are a puzzle master, though, so you'll probably be real good at them. Oh, see, I freaking didn't leave a passage for that. He's gonna speedrun it. Oh, okay. In case anyone's just getting here, by the way, I'm freaking loving this game. It's really, really good. One of the most lovely puzzle games I've seen. I don't know why I'm even bothering doing that. That's not teaching me anything. It's just blocking up those nodes. Be the kind of game to have somebody else in the call for. Yeah, I could see that as well. It also might be very frustrating, though, if they keep suggesting that you do the wrong thing or what you think is the wrong thing. See, now I'm back on this path again to go toward... wait, is there a... No. So they're never going to meet up like that. I don't know why I keep thinking they can. Is there a DLC to skip puzzles? That would definitely be a bit contrary to the point. I know you're kidding, though. So right there... Oh, and that covered one of the blue ones. Oh, I was going to meet up in the center anyway. am I supposed to get all the way down? It seems you can observe some properties which you can use to help solve them. For example, what conditions are necessary to be able to pass the other colored line. Just notice the puzzle in the bottom right corner. It's like it's taunting you. That's totally true, actually. Now that you mention that, I might just head down there and try that one for a sec. Oh, look at what I just found.
Formerly, you appeared to me, O Lord, as invisible by every creature because you are a hidden, infinite God. Infinity, however, is incomprehensible by every means of comprehending. Later, you appeared to me as visible by all. For a thing exists only as you see it, and it would not actually exist unless it saw you. For your vision confers being, since your vision is your essence. Thus, my God, you are equally invisible and visible. As you are invisible. As the creature is, which exists only insofar as the creature sees you, you are visible. You, therefore, my invisible God, are seen by all, and in all sight you are seen by everyone who sees. You who are invisible, who are both absolute from everything visible and infinitely super-exalted, are seen in every visible thing and in every act of vision. Therefore, I must leap across this wall of invisible vision to where you are to be found. But this wall is both everything and nothing. For you, who confront as if you were both all things and nothing at all, dwell inside that high wall which no natural ability can scale by its own power. Nicholas of Cusa, 1453.
Oh, I see it. Brilliant. That's so cool. Nice. Very clever.